is a little bit of inherent risk.
You're
Unless any of you are willing to. We got a
uh,
couple more vials.
I think you're just,
What?
I think you're just overthinking it. I think you're overthinking it.
I very much am overthinking it.
Exactly. That's why Elantris needs to know what drinking it a second time does.
I just wit. Well, to be fair, I didn't witness it though.
Yeah, it wasn't the hot chocolate. It was carp.
It was Glassstaff and Carp.
Carp killed Faye.
You're right. You're right. It's Glenn is in cahoots with Glassstaff. It all makes sense.
And now a 10-year-old girl was right next to Faye after she died.
Oh
It's the children of Fandolin.
They're not it.
You got eye buggers. You got eye buggers. Calm down.
Wait, hang the fuck on. Carp was a girl?
No. There's a new 10-year-old girl in the campaign right now.
Why are there so many kids in this campaign?
And you know what? Ask Wizard of the Coast why the kids are so important to the campaign. I don't know. Maybe Dan Harmon.
Wait, are they like really important?
Uh,
I thought they were just gonna give like some information. Unless you're about to say yes, they're important, and I'm gonna lose my mind.
what was that guy on Nickelodeon? Dan Schneider. Yeah. Maybe Dan Schneider wrote this book.
Are there a whole bunch of feet?
There's a lot of goblin feet.
I didn't know we were watching Delicious in Dungeon.
Why do you think we keep zooming?
Off the campaign? Fuck.
Why do you think we keep zooming in on Jobo's feet every time he sleeps?
Ew.
But doesn't technically Jomo has like 4 feet now?
True.
Oh, I love draconic feet. That's why I subscribe to Foot Finder.
So, last session. God, I can't believe 2 people almost died again.
Last time on Dragonfall.
So last time on Hardcore B, you guys discovered what was underneath Waveku Cave. But it seemed to have already been aware of your presence. And Jobo, as you were investigating the northeastern cavern, Mina and Rouge were immediately ambushed, and the horse as well, right? The horse is fucking dead, right?
Horse got eaten by the
Yeah.
freaking Kraken guy.
Yeah. So your horse, Wishna, has met their demise for the 7th time in this dungeon. Mina, if I remember correctly, has fallen. Yeah, they have fallen.
Unconscious, not in battle.
Are you even conscious?
No,
I
I've
th-
fallen unconscious. I've not
Oh,
fallen
okay.
in battle.
Not yet.
Not yet. She has a chance.
So right now, you guys are 2v1ing a Kraken. You guys are realizing that the Kraken is immune to bludgeoning, lightning, piercing, slashing, frightened, paralyzed. So that's fun. Zariel, on the other side of the wall, has met a few zombies and a flame skull.
Yeah, a few.
Yeah, a few zombies. A few dwarven zombies, if you want to be exact. And a flame skull.
Ready to die.
Zariel has called some aid to hopefully buffer or distract them a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. But at the start of the turn, we will be starting with the Abyssal Chicken. So the Abyssal Chicken,
Like, is it a normal chicken but just abyssal, or?
you tell me.
What's the question?
You tell me what that tells you. Is that
I can see the chicken influences.
It's got the two little legs, like a raptor, but sharp teeth. Yeah, all you know, it could just be like eating little whatever abyssal seeds on the ground. It's like slurping it up when it's done.
so this Abyssal Chicken will immediately multi-attack. It will attack with a bite and a claw. So it's gonna attack this zombie right here. So a bite and then a claw. Our first attack. Is that with advantage? It is not. Okay, that will hit. Bite. Okay, that will be 4 damage to the zombie. And then it will claw the zombie as well. That will miss. Yeah, that will miss. But it does get the bite off. So that will be the end of the Abyssal Chicken. So the Abyssal Wretch will immediately attack the zombie in front of it. This will be 1 bite, so let's get that bite out. Alright, that will hit. Six damage. And now your cackler, which is right here. Hi, Misha. What are you doing over here? What's that?
No, I was just saying, I'm just gonna record the events, like timetable.
Hi, Misha. Oh, the cackler can do some pretty cool things.
It's like a haunting ping in my mind that like we had a death and it's not even we haven't even reached past the epilogue.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is going to be
Or is it technically the prologue? It's both, right? It's a transition period. It's like
Yeah.
intermission. We haven't even made past the intermission.
okay. So this will do more damage. So I'm going to attack with this. So spike chain. So it's going to attack the zombie here. Unfortunately, no advantage yet. That will hit. So good job, Zerial. Your spell is already paying itself off.
It doesn't pay off until they're dead. Doesn't matter if they have 12 health or 1 health. They can still kill me as long as they have a turn.
You're so right. And speaking of turns, so we're gonna slam into the cackler, with the first zombie. Okay. That is a natural 1, so that will miss. We're going to move on to the next zombie. Hi, Misha. What's up? You were never around me, so why are you suddenly around me? Okay, now you're leaving me. So we're going to slam the wretch. So that's first attack. That's a 19 plus modifiers. That does hit. 4 plus modifiers. Okay. That would be 5 damage to the Abyssal Wreck. Next zombie. By the way, how's your day, Sushi?
Not bad, not bad. It's long weekend, so just slept in most of the day.
Gotcha. Did you accidentally oversleep today?
I was up hanging out with my brother till like 6 in the morning, and then I went to sleep.
Gotcha. Was it at least fun?
It was very fun.
That's good. I didn't even know you had a brother, honestly.
Yeah, slightly younger brother, like 3 years younger.
Mm-hmm. All right. It is the Kraken's turn. Okay. Hold on. Titan's doing something. Hold on. Weird. I thought I heard Titan doing something. Okay. So with as angry as this creature is, and now that you guys have kind of retaliated against it, you guys have invaded its lair. It is going to continue attacking. So let me. Oh my god. It really can't attack from this far. Okay. So it is going to raise 3 tentacles. And it is going to attempt.
Alright. Entry day 7, 10:30 a.m. Slamming rescue. They ravaged the sidekick. It's running from the scene with a chunk of pocket.
So first attack will be on Jobo the Wise.
Faye has succumbed to Ligma from chocolate goodness and fucking died.
Okay,
It
that
was Bhop's fault.
will hit. Let me check what your resistances are. Okay. You do not have resistance to this. Okay. So that will be 17 damage to Jobo. What's up?
I was gonna say, how are they doing? How's he feeling? I think they gotta get out of there.
We're trying.
And then a tentacle on Rouge. Okay, that will hit as well.
I just really hope the boss is on the other side of this little lake.
I really hope the boss is something that we can one-shot after all the fighting we've gone through.
It's not.
I don't want to deal with ads. At least make it just one enemy. No ads.
It won't be.
Just tell me you hate me, Virgin. What happened to Faith?
I didn't write this book. I hate you, but I didn't write this book.
Crazy. Golly.
I believe that does leave Rouge now wounded.
How much was the damage?
24 and 19. I've already applied it.
Here's the problem.
Oh no, that's right.
Yeah,
Oh no.
yeah, I think he's realized it as well. I don't think warding bond ends on unconscious.
It's not a concentration?
No.
Well,
Is
here's
that
the-
where you share damage between you and the dragon?
Yep.
Oh, so if the dragon
whatever.
happens to go down with all of their health, that will probably kill you, huh?
Well, he's already down,
What?
so him taking damage already results in an automatic fail.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Whatever that damage was is halved, but that's for each like attack that it would have been. That's a failed death saving throw on Mina,
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
I
Fucking
believe.
death of sushi. Oh no.
So mine is fucking dead.
No.
At this point, we should just have rock burial for the whole crew. Carp gets a rock burial. Mina gets a rock burial.
As long as Mina doesn't roll a 1
There needs to be somebody alive to do the burials.
or or less than a 10,
Taking this whole cave system.
Mina should be okay. If only we had a
I was so close to being okay, and then the thing was like, oh, I have legendary actions, and I'm gonna choose it now to fuck you over.
turn. Yeah.
Stop now, Jim. We're already lubed up and it's vibrating. I hear it going.
If only you guys had a, drunk old oiled pirate to fence and rapier this kraken.
You know what's funny is he technically could fight it because I think both his weapons are actually magical weapons.
Yeah.
So he's the only one who could.
He does have non-mundane.
Also a magical weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to be able to tank those hits.
If we had him here, we could battle strategy. I hold him down, you guys beat the fuck out of him, but I ain't cooking with that one.
Oh, it's raining. It's raining hard right now. I guess there's about to be another death tonight. Oops.
Usually it should go the other way around. The death should happen, then it starts raining.
All right.
I think a death in the rain is equally dramatic. And probably gonna happen.
Why does it say it's blocked by a wall? Hold on. Okay, attack. No advantage. That does hit your zombie, though. Who goes first, the dragon or Mina? Gotcha.
I'm gonna say the dragon to give me a fighting chance.
That will be 7 damage to your zombie. Okay. This one is going to immediately attack the abyssal chicken. This reminds me of the time when Party A started 3 combat encounters all at once. And then Party B did the exact same thing.
I also remember that for the Christmas one shot.
True.
I thought we did 2.
No, you guys started 3 combat encounters. 'Cause you guys started the south side.
The front guard, something on the right side. Rudolph, I think.
I think it was 4 because you guys started the snowball fight. You guys started the hammer tools. You guys started the like little elf thing,
Yeah.
and then the other
Yeah, I think
snowman.
you're right.
Dag's got the worst of it. That will be 7 damage on the chicken, and that will kill this chicken. So you'll merely hear a small little scrah, and then it will just be sent back to where it came from. All right, Zariel, it is now your turn.
Well, there's no reason to hold on to these spell slots if I'm not gonna use them. Dramatic orb. How damage do these zombies look? Sorry.
This one's bloodied.
Both of them, or which one is?
This one
What about that one?
doesn't seem to have any noticeable damage. None of them.
At least?
No.
Okay. Excuse me. All right, I'm going to dramatic orb that boy. The game is bootlegged. Oof, that was a close one.
What do you mean that hit?
Yeah, no, I just saw it roll the 7. I'm like, oh, okay, well. It's on damage, right? If you roll the same number, 2 or more in the d8s, yeah. Let's go.
Okay.
Big number,
Alright.
big number.
This one surely has to die, cause there's no way he can beat D20 on his constitution, right? And then I'm going to. Why did I type it myself? That's gonna bounce. So no spell slot. And does a 20 hit?
20 does hit.
Ooh, yes, let's go. All right. Oof, just in range, and it's going to bounce again.
Okay. Oops, wrong one.
I want to say it's only up to 3 times. All right, and that's it, I guess. Because it can only leap up to 2 times. Because I'm using a level 2 spell slot, unless I have level 3. Oh, I do have level 3. Let's go. And that's another leap. Well, no, that was a 3rd level spell slot, and it can leap up to a maximum of times equal to the level of spell slot extended. So it leapt twice. It's one more leap. Almost a crit. Almost. How is this one not bloody? Well, that one, it was this one, sorry. Yeah. How is this one not bloody already? That got hit for 29. fourth one hit this one. This was the last one. So that was for the 28 damage. Alright. And then my zombie is going to slam this boy right here. Does it 20 hits, I'm assuming.
You find cat fleas. Cat fleas on your cat flea. Cat.
Oh no.
It happens. Now you need that stuff from the pill. Turn your cat into a, I was gonna say, chemical warfare device against fleas. No, get the pill. Oh yeah, when they bite, they'll basically die. They turn
Yeah.
the pills turn your animal into a chemical warfare weapon.
Enters the bloodstream, they suck out the blood, they die. That one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's still not dead. And then it's gonna slam again. Oh my gosh. Does it 18 hit or is that an auto fail? I don't know. How? So do ones count? Oh.
Yes, for 5e.
Fine, fine. And then I'm going to attack it with the crossbow then. Or not crossbow, my short bow. turn. Oh, you can't move right there because there we go. I didn't use a pill, but I used
the cat
ointment.
pill for flea control. That's now like over the counter. It's not over the counter. You have to get it prescribed. Yeah. Okay.
I have one that works similar, but it's an oil you put on their spine and it'll still do the same thing. I'll send it to
Even
you.
dogs need a prescription.
We used this for our 4 cats, and it actually cleaned all of the fleas in our house.
Didn't we get Capstar for the dog? So Tana says prescription. You have to go to a vet for the pills. Why? What's the reason for it? So the ones that are given by the vet is harmful? Is not harmful? Then why is the ones that are over the sold? Oh, they're approved. That is so weird. It's so weird to know that like the stuff that is like over the counter is more dangerous than the stuff that you just get approved by the vets.
Rouge is not currently grappled this time, right? Okay. So essentially continuing what we were doing before, picking up Mina, using the hasted bone like free action to disengage, I think, or was it dash? What can it do?
It was, I think, disengage because in this case, disengage will allow me to just get away from this guy without taking a bunch of AOs or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, it was disengage. So the haste one to disengage, and then the main action, I guess, just to dash and get the hell out of here. I guess if I disengage, I can go down. I could go up this way, or I could go down this path, which I hope leads back to that room. But I'm not going to chance it. I'm feeling back the way we came. Because disengage means I don't have to worry about those attacks. Okay, so
Oh, I was gonna grab you and fly over the lake, just across the entire room.
like down
We-
down this way?
Yeah, out that way.
I'm worried about the Kraken just following us.
I did think about that, yeah. I was hoping to find just a cave that I can actually fit into on that side, but if you want to do that with Rouge and go the other way, that might work out better. What area? Oh, that big body of water. There's nothing over there. It's just a big body of water. I appreciate this because you saved me the time. Flying over there and having nothing be there.
I don't know how much movement it's gonna take to like get over there. I have more than enough, I'm sure. If I dash, that would be Yeah. So I think I can comfortably get mine. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ah. Oh, thank you.
Even though I have to squeeze my way out, if I disengage, can I follow them? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt it. Okay.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Well, I only ask because I have to kind of like worm snake my way through the that cave to get it to the other side. Damn, I can go so far.
Join moving me a bit more again. I keep hitting a wall somewhere down here. I can't go any further down.
They're delusional. Oh no. That's literally what I thought too. I was like, oh no, they're dying.
No.
They're delusional from old age. Well, how old is it? Oh. Maybe you just did something and it appreciates it or whatever. Well, then maybe you should stop wearing that clean cloak with the armband and chasing it everywhere, yelling about if they're in the attic or not. Can't just walk up to your cat and ask him if the kittens are under the floorboards or not.
I think I forgot to factor in that Dragon Mina has movement speed, I think, but that's still enough to get this far. But then like Rouge is out. Yeah, and this should be like right about that. So Rouge is gonna end their turn here with Mina here ish. Yeah. No. Yes. Give him
Man,
a
I don't
happy
even know
ending.
about that.
A what now? Uh huh. Uh huh. Me? Oh, okay. I was about to say the zombie's right there.
I like the idea that when the skull shoots its beams at doing it in like a very cross-eyed fashion.
I do not know. Give me a second. Wait, it also has the I don't die until I roll my constitution. The straight constitution saving throw, right? That hits. I have no idea because I don't know how it works. Fortitude. If damage reduces, it must make a yeah. Big sad. I'm dead. And then how much did it hit me for? I don't believe in luck. Divided by 2. I have resistance to fire damage. Oh wait, no. This cold. Never mind. Cold and poison. That's stupid. What's the constitution for? Wait, that's a concentration? Wait, so if I interesting. Okay. Well, no, I just didn't realize that the summon was a saving or was a concentration. That's actually pretty weird. Are we still are we still under the effect of bless? I should have been rolling bless for all my rolls. Because of the potion, right? Oh no, it was. It did. Never mind, I see the 1d4. That also means the zombie should have rolled. Oh, it did too. Gosh dang it. I'm trying. I'm trying here.
Hello? Sorry.
Hello?
Phone call at the worst time. Did we find a concentration answer? Concentration saving throw. Okay. The DC equals 10 or half the damage you take, whichever number is higher. Okay, so 19 divided by 2. 19. Yeah, okay, so you actually passed. You actually passed. So you keep the spell. Okay. So that's the end of its turn. Okay. Jobo, it is now your turn.
Oh boy.
Where's my phone? Where's my phone? There's my phone.
All right. Well, you know what I'm gonna do?
Tuck tail and run.
Because trust me, this is gonna be the smartest move you can ever do in anything ever. Yes. I'm gonna pull the classic Joestar secret technique, and I'm gonna fucking disengage down that tunnel like a little worm. Actually, did I identify this thing at any point?
You did not. You did not identify at any point. I gave you petty information.
What would you roll? Arcana?
This is Arcana. What are you trying to know so I can set a DC for you though? Are you trying to just know it's
I want to know. I'm basically.
Uh-huh.
Well, I wouldn't, but I was like, I saw on his sheet that it doesn't speak any languages, but it is telekinetic. So I was going to tell it to go fuck itself, in my mind's eye.
I mean, most dragons prefer to speak telekinetically anyways.
Do I have
You mean
telekinesis?
telepathic?
Telekinetically. BJ, you wouldn't get it.
Shut up! I misspoke. Leave it alone.
Well, I mean, I guess you could, like, if there's like some sort of telekinetic sign language, and you're just kind
Well-
of like patting someone on the body or something.
What is
If I throw
psionic?
something at it, would it count as telekinetic communication? Think about it.
If you shape the rock in the shape of a certain hand symbol as you left,
I feel
Any-
Communication. Is that telekinetic?
Telepathic?
that's
That's
telepathic.
the word.
I don't
Is
know.
Brown Dragon's telepathic, by the way? Am I?
But
Is
I'm
that a
just
thing
saying,
I
like,
have now?
like some forces on the body or something, or like he's saying, like, yeah, just write a symbol on a rock, and then throw the rock at the.
Trying to see if I.
Bronze dragons have telepathy, yes.
Oh, I don't even need to roll that info. I'm just gonna do it anyways. Just call this guy a fucking lame. Give me a second. Overgrown calamari. I got nothing. I don't got a good one.
Quick, let me consult my big book of slurs.
No, I shan't. He's on stream. I shan't. Anyways, yeah. So list. Yeah, if I could just disengage and you could just like put me on the other side of this invisible wall I didn't fit through, that'd be cool, Jen.
Oh, my dumpy's too thick and I can't fit through.
Yeah, just put me like over there. Have
fucking puddle, you water snus.
Pisses on it as they fly out of it.
Shotgun blast the piss on the fucking puddle. Fuck you. Rude flip of the tail.
Yo, what that dragon dog doing?
And I'll end somewhere over here.
Okay.
And you know what? Since that's actually a single action, I do have another action, right? From haste.
Haste does specific things for its action.
Yes, you still have. Yes, you still have another action.
Oh yeah, he used
Very-
disengage her, right? What he did.
Very well. I shall use my fucking cool ass magics to cast cure wounds. Blah. And you know what? For the sake of it, I will actually upcast it to a second level spell slot. Blah.
Is
That is
Mina
a-
okay?
Did she make
Uh,
it?
It's plus mod, right? Oh, never mind. It's the same mod.
So what do you roll?
Press the healing button. It should tell you. This thing come with it.
Plus your spellcasting modifier. Okay, and my current modifier is a 3, which I think is. I thought Dribbles was like a 5 or a 4. It is okay. So just need to. Be well, you little.
All the ones, and I was so scared for a second.
God, that is almost somewhere near effort. Almost, but not quite. Either way, it's better than nothing. She's up.
The big thing is it's more than one. Well, it's more than 0. That's the thing that matters the most here. It was at least 1.
Yes.
She just takes like the deepest breath as she just will regain consciousness.
Guess what? It's everyone's favorite time of the year. Roll that. Serious injury.
I'm glad that you are well, comrade Mina.
Thank you for saving my life and Rouge's life.
Yes.
How lovely. I love a happy ending.
Are you offering?
Oh no, another person is gonna put M on suicide watch.
Okay,
No.
hands off. I get first dibs.
Lightning table.
I've been putting in my time. I'll call first.
Anything
Have a
else?
So, Mina, I can't remember if I had you roll a 1d20. I was scrolling up to find. Did I?
When I went unconscious, or
Uh-huh.
no?
Lightning storm, here it is.
Right?
You did not. Okay. So, let's find out what happened to Mina.
Alright, what's the roll?
1d20.
And I'm blessed, right?
That does not matter.
I know.
Trust me, that would be awesome.
Imagine though, that would be great. What's like the best spell ever?
All right.
Listen,
Lightning. Skeletal muscle breakdown.
What?
You have
What does that do?
disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Magic, such as the regenerate spell, can cure your muscle breakdown. Alternatively, it will resolve on its own in 6 weeks. So you do need a regenerative healing spell.
Does that include attack rolls?
No. Strength
Okay,
checks,
then
not
that's
strength.
fine.
Yeah. Strength checks,
cool.
not strength attacks.
Cool. Ha. Then I'm okay with that.
So let me go ahead and add that for you real quick. Skeletal muscle breakdown. And there we go.
It does sound like something that a dwarf would hate, though, to have.
Yeah, they get really bad backaches when that happens. Happens a lot in the mines. You know, you hit an iron, you hit a iron vein, and it just fucking discharges electricity on you. You know, a typical rock dwarf things. But mine is a hill dwarf. She doesn't worry about mining.
Nah, she's fine.
Okay. What else would you like to do, Jobo, or was it the end of your turn?
Yeah, I can't think of any bonus actions I would want to do right now. So yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Mina, it is now your turn.
Okay. What's the situation like over there, Zariel? How bad is it?
I should be able to last another round. Well,
Is
I
there-
personally will be fine.
Is there anything
there's-
preventing you from like coming back here for a bit, or are
My
you gonna be
pride.
there? I mean, you're kind of backed into a corner, so I can't really. Could I squeeze past you if
No.
I needed?
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm not really in a corner, to be honest. Like, I'm perfectly fine.
I meant physically.
Yeah. No one's next to me, if that's what you mean. Like, I put myself here more so I can see everybody. I have my zombie in between me and the enemies, but right now my demons are basically doing all the extra work.
Got it. Okay. Well, in that case, she's gonna focus on healing herself for now. One of these with this. Did I write this down? There we go. Okay, so and then add 5 to that, so that's 17 plus the 14 I have, I think is 31. Yes. Okay. And then that's action. And then bonus action. Let's do some lay on hands. Let's add another 15. How's
Just
Rouge
noticed
doing? Okay,
the
yeah.
stream title.
What is stream title? Is it Cyberpunk?
No,
No,
it's an art.
no, it's proper. It's just I guess a little off topic. It is art.
Be my Deathrun, Bhop, DarkRP. Clockwork, Nutscript, remux. I don't know what any of those mean. At this point, I'm too afraid to ask.
You'll understand when you're older.
Kill yourself.
Is there any kind of like? Is there something I have to climb to make it over towards Ariel?
like
Or is
Nope, you're going down.
okay, cool.
You're going a little bit downhill.
Excellent. I'm going to jump, use 10 feet of movement to get 30 feet down here.
You don't even need to do that.
It just saves movement. I spend 10 feet of movement and I travel 30.
Okay.
So that brings me. I should still have 60 feet of walking speed, so I'm gonna turn the corner.
Hi. Hi, how are you?
Who's saying that?
I don't. How did you? What the heck? What type of black magic? How did you fit through me like that?
Can I can squeeze past him, right? Like.
Yeah, you'll kind of just
Yeah,
shove him against the wall with your axe. You know, the-
How far are you?
as you're like, as you're being pressed, as you're being pressed against the wall. Watch it, watch out!
Don't mess up that blood circle, please.
What blood circle? What the
Scrape,
heck is this?
scrape, scrape.
Yeah, it just ruins the blood circle.
I just slide, and I'm just like, what circle? I can't tell what's an enemy and what's one of your like little demon things. So I'm just gonna swing at the closest thing I can see, which is this guy.
Hold on.
I know
that guy.
I
That
said
guy.
it on purpose. I said that on purpose.
You guys hate me.
Okay, let me count my movement so I know I'm being okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
I mean,
35.
it is a devil,
Well,
isn't
you're
it?
gonna, you're gonna get. Oh no, you aren't gonna get an attack of opportunity. Technically, you can see these two. I will say that. Just because it's black or white, don't mean you can't.
I mean, it's on fire, right?
Yeah, it's on fire.
Oh yeah.
Green flames.
Okay, okay. I guess I will attack the skull. Sure.
Okay.
So close.
Almost landed on that 3-hour scare.
You know, it just barely hits.
Okay, okay. Barely, but a hit's a hit.
Yeah. It just, you know, it just narrowly misses. Alright, that will be 11 damage to the flame skull.
I'll take a 1 on the damage instead of on the attack roll. That will be Mina's turn. Because this fight seems like a fight we're gonna at least not have to run away from.
Okay, so this zombie is going to attack the Abyssal Wretch. So slam with advantage. Okay, that will be 2 damage to the Wretch. Next zombie. Wait, which one is this one? Okay. So that one's going to attack nothing because it's dead. So it's going to start making its way to you, Mina. Oops.
Little squishy guy.
Little squishy ball of flesh, yeah. Little squishy ball of flesh wishes to slam you.
No, I'm not even.
It rolls a 2, so it misses. So unfortunately, your rejection has just ruined his confidence. So this one will be attacked by the wretch. So let's get a bite out on the field. Okay. Roll damage. Okay, that will be 6 damage. Perfect. The cackler. So let's get a spiked chain. All right. Attack. That hits, so let's roll damage. That's going to be 6 damage to the zombie. All right, that is the end of its turn. So this one is going to attack with advantage. Ba 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 da. Da, na, 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 na. Max roll. That will be 7 damage on the Abyssal Wretch. The Abyssal Wretch is currently wounded. I don't know if M asked you to yet, by the way, Billy and Charles, but I know she was gonna ask you two to play more Valorant or CS after she was done eating.
Let me see if getting, but sure.
Well, have fun, you guys.
Yeah, they're gonna be busy getting their pussies pounded. Okay, his turn ended. So this guy's turn. So we attack the cackler. He's cackling.
If he is actually cackling, that means they get a.
He misses.
They have to make a throw. Or a check.
He unfortunately does not cackle until he's dying.
Well, no, I was just gonna say he can mimic them.
Very true.
All the zombies start cackling after he starts.
So since you guys have left
To each other.
the lair, you guys will hear a sudden sound deeper into the caverns. The sound kind of resembles something making a huge splash, like jumping from the top of a cliff.
Why is it amphibious SpongeBob? Why?
So it's this guy's turn, and we hit the cackler. You're right. You're so right, Lee J. We hit the cackler again.
Crit,
You don't like to see me prosper.
Yeah, that's the reason. Zaria, it is now your turn.
Can y'all stop hitting my pet? I think I've used up the majority of my stuff. Oh gosh.
You should
Only
pray to your
have
patron.
I mean, I'm not in a bad situation just yet. Oh, I still have one more use of my chromatic orb, actually. God, I had that saved up. Okay, time for the last one. That will be 0 out of 0. 0 out of 2. It's going to hit the flaming skull first.
Okay. That will just barely hit.
Just barely. What the heck? What the AC to the skull? How? It's just a skull.
Well, look at it this way. How hard is it to hit a small moving target?
Is that a trick question?
You're so right.
Wait, why is it now 3d8 instead of 5d8? Oh, because of the way I'm casting it. Gosh dang it. Okay. That's all. Just 14. And it doesn't bounce. No doubles. That counts as I can't cast another cantrip, right? I can't cast a cantrip, period.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will short bullet.
Charles, I'm gonna DM something real quick because my memory's failing me.
That's my turn.
Okay. 20 hits, 5 damage. Okay. Let me see what its resistance is. What damage does that spell do?
Piercing.
Spell.
The spell? I need to choose it. So, let's say cold. No, there's no ice or water damage, is there?
Cold is the equivalent of ice and or water.
Let's just do lightning. There's no way it can be.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, oof. Lightning is a safe choice. Oof. Why can't there be like water damage? I need to douse that head.
All right. Okay, well that misses. All right, Rouge, it is your turn.
Okay, because it's gonna be funny, who's just gonna do the same thing? Wait, I need a count movement.
Why do y'all keep doing this?
Because it's funny.
Dragon kind of just shoves you into the wall and then just whips you with the tail.
Where even is space in here?
Uh,
You can move up.
you can move here.
Like over there.
This is a valid space right here.
I'm gonna get opportunity attacks as I go there, but I guess I'm gonna start by the zombie's one of the enemies, right?
Why do you have to take an opportunity attack?
I mean, if I want to get an attack in before I get there.
I see. Well, that's why you just kill it. Oh, you can stand here.
Oh, excellent. This little zombie is a enemy, right? Not one of your minions or anything.
Yeah, all my minions are dead.
All my minions are dead.
Oh,
All the minions that I can control are dead, I should say.
Push me to the edge.
I understand. so
Don't die now.
I will fire breath. Surely that's not going to heal the flame skull, right?
Okay. There's no way that the flame skull can take fire damage. It's a flame skull.
I know, but there's two zombies in the way, right?
Fair enough, yeah. Is there such thing as like radiant breath?
As what?
Radiant breath?
Are you talking about for a dragon?
Yeah.
Yes. It would be the radiant. It would be the radiant dragon, aka the planar dragon.
I was going to say, there's probably a dragon that does.
Well, the problem with that is that it hasn't been a thing since 3rd edition, I think. Charles could probably wiki check it faster than me looking it up right now, because I'm like doing 3 different things at once. But I'm pretty sure we haven't seen a celestial dragon since 3rd edition. And from what I remember from 3rd edition, it was like there was like less than 5 in existence. So the knowledge of their existence is probably even rarer than that.
It'd be pretty ironic if Zario turned into the exact opposite type of dragon.
So,
He thinks he'll turn into.
so in 5e, they were just renamed. They're the Radiant Dragons or Solar Dragons. Sometimes called Star Dragons or Celestial Dragons. And it was apparently back in. I want to see if they are like different fire.
Oh, this is the Spelljammer version, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that
Radiant
makes sense.
Dragon.
I'm not sure about the Spelljammer one because the Spelljammer dragons are essentially worms rather than true dragons.
Yeah, in 3, I think they were separated because I'm seeing a very separate Radiant Dragon.
Yeah.
Planar to 3, and then obviously Celestial.
The last time we had a Radiant Dragon was when we still had Mount Celestia, and that was like, I think they fucking crash landed into Mount Celestia. The orcs. I'm not even joking. The way that WotC retcons things is really bad because they just essentially say, yeah, the orcs fucked or the orcs killed whatever this thing you like is. Fuck. I just had Charles's.
The orcs did it.
No, that's generally how it usually goes. Okay, then let me edit that real quick. Okay. Okay, so that is 3 attacks. Okay, so DC 13 Dexterity saving throw. Okay, that's a fail, so that will be full damage, 29. Okay. DC 13 Dexterity saving throw from the second zombie. Oh, what a horrible character to burn that on. That's a natural 20. There goes my 1 nat 20 for the session.
No, it just means it's starting.
And that's a 17 to pass for the Flame Skull. So that's going to be half damage for 2 of them. Full damage for the first one. So let me go ahead and target all 3.
It's starting. It's starting. He's gonna roll 5.
Honestly, I'm kind of okay. Wait, it might heal from this. That's still an option, but I was straight up expecting it to be immune to fire damage.
Yeah. There you go. Now, this one. It cannot physically pass this. So, boop. That is 1 dead. That is 1 wounded. And that's it.
Okay. Perfect. Well, now that this one's dead, Rouge can step over it into this space and then follow up by trying to bite this little tasty looking fireball. Those 19s are teasing me. Always followed by low rolls. As a side note, one of that 12 damage is fire damage.
Sorry. Okay. So. Ooh. Ooh, that's a nasty bite. Yep. Okay. Let me just check one thing. And. What damage is this?
11 of it is piercing and 1 of it is fire.
Gotcha.
Did the flame skull take any damage from that fire breath?
Roll me Arcana. How long until your turn? Your turn just passed. Okay. Okay. Anything else you would like to do?
That would be it for Rouge's turn.
Perfect. All right. Flame Skull's turn. So it's going to size up the dragon. It's going to size up you. And then it's going to look to Zeriel. It's going to target you and Zeriel rather than the dragon and you. It seems to be already aware that it can't really do much to the dragon. You could argue that this might be a bit of a wiser creature compared to other creatures. Wow.
That was if it's still staying here and fighting.
That is a miss on Mina, but that is a hit on Zeriel.
No.
What is it attacking on?
Fire Ray.
Laser beams at people.
Okay. Very good.
I can't believe you keep on passing my thing.
What? Go ahead.
Oh no, never mind. No, I keep on forgetting I'm not resistant to fire. Remind me to get fire resistance.
Sure, I will put it at the top of my list.
Watch as the later parts, it's all just gonna be cold damage from then on forward.
Well, I'm resistant to cold damage already, so.
Oh.
Jobo. Oh.
Yes.
Jobo Elhuizo. Elwisio.
Thank you.
That's what L means.
I hear you say L.
Jobo Elwisio.
What sounds better, Jobo the
Oh.
Wise or Winniget the Wise?
Well, that's his last name.
Well, that's
Don't
what
just.
it
It sounds
means.
better because it's
Oh, Winniget means wise.
Yeah. And Goblin.
Why do you think he was named Jobo the
Just
Wise?
named that because I just made some shit up on the spot.
No, not at all. Yeah, no.
Why do you think he was renamed to Jobo the Wise? Hmm? Hmm?
because all understand him now. You know, because of the telepathy.
You mean the telekinetic?
It's
Well,
the telekinetic
to be fair,
communication.
Jobo actually is telekinetic, so
Generally psionic.
Jobo should have been a psionic.
well, is a psionic even a thing? Is that a thing?
Yeah, they're coming back too.
Oh. Maybe I will do that. Maybe we'll see how things shake down. If they shake down a certain way, maybe I'll just become a full-on psionic instead and just retrain or whatever.
Yeah,
I'll
you
figure
can
out the GM.
you can retrain.
All right,
I've told people this before.
Which way?
Which way what?
Who? What's it? My party?
This way, southeast or south right.
That way.
Yeah, south right. Not north right.
I don't want to think about Cinna.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna-
Dude.
What does that name spark in my mind, Cinna?
That was my last D&D character. That was my Christmas one-shot character.
Oh, right.
My psionic.
Fucking
The psionic
yeah,
bunny.
the fucking guy who bullied a fucking boss into a hole. For the entire
I'm not
time.
allowed.
This
This is the worst part. Is I didn't even min-max Cinna. I genuinely just built him the troll, and it worked out.
My absolute favorite is Charles. After the fact, you were told Charles wrote all this stuff and he had a whole thing, and then we just interrupted his thing. Said, nah, get Ben actually, and then proceeded to push him into a hole and completely skip his phases and all that shit. Which, mind you, buddy, it was still a cool boss fight. But God, that was funny.
I genuinely had one thing in mind. I just wanted to switch places with the boss, let the party fight him, and just sit in the throne. That's all I wanted.
Oh, so
That's
I'll
all.
ask a question for possible convenience. What does change shape look like? Like, is that like just full on polymorph? Like, I just turn into another thing, or can I be human man number 3 and still use lightning breath? Like,
Where is
what's
this coming
the
from?
logistics there? Because my big ass cannot fit in half of the fucking rooms in this place, so I'm trying to solve that issue slightly.
I
Also,
see.
so I don't run over my friends like a truck.
Nah, it's fine.
You know, because they also need space to do the Turbo Macarena or whatever the fuck.
You become that new
Podcast.
you become that new creature, essentially. Size and statistics.
Definitely
Okay,
just go
so
back to using Jobo and then disguise yourself as a human.
Which, by the way, if I polymorph into Jobo, do I have Jobo's stats, or do I have a normal goblin stats?
You would have Jobo stats.
Okay. I'd assume that's just reverting back to Le Jobo.
Yep.
That's how you were hiding in the party as Jobo. Because this is your true form, right?
Exactly, this is my true form. I am Le Dragon.
Exactly.
Which, by the way, if I stick my big old head in there and ask, hey, Mine, is there enough space for me to, like, squeeze in there and do some stuff?
There's not.
If you could get far enough away. Barely. You might break a few things, but it doesn't look important.
It's more so he can't squeeze through this.
I mean, I could just turn into, and I don't think I'd be embiggened by the potions anymore because the polymorph effect I think overrides that. So I actually could squeeze into that room as a little guy.
Yes, that is correct.
I'm just wondering if it's like a monkey paw situation where it's like I polymorph back into Jobo. Oh, I'm just Jobo again. It was actually a fever dream the whole time. Surely the GM wouldn't do that to me, right?
Could just stay in the room.
I was thinking about that
rely on
too.
you.
I'm like, that was my follow-up question, Mina, of do you actually even need my help?
Like, I think we'll get through this already pretty easily. It's merely just like, how long does it take now? Like this fight seems pretty one. It's just
then
cleaning up the details.
That's the famous last words Vida has ever spoken.
You know, that's a good point. I could give you something to help.
I gotta pee real quick, so you two go ahead and hash this out real quick, okay?
I lied. I can't. Well, actually, I don't know if I actually have those level 3 slots or not right now. I would know if the gym didn't just walk away to take a piss. Because as a dragon, I definitely have higher level like spells, but I don't know right now. If I knew, I'd give you a something level fucking dragon's breath and just be like, go have fun.
I don't know either. Is Dragon's Breath like an action to do it or a bonus action? It's a bonus action to cast, but an action to breathe?
It's an action on the person who has it to breathe. It's like a magic action.
Got it.
So you could still do it and then attack with the haste.
Yeah.
Or I guess attack and then do it with the haste. I don't think it changes. I just know you can't do more than one magic action at a time.
Yeah, I don't think I don't know. I don't know if haste lets you do a magic action or not, because that wasn't a thing in the older version, and I don't know if they updated the wording. I don't think they did to include it.
As far as I know, it's just one action. Oh my god, I fucking hate this. It's so annoying.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Is anyone there?
No.
Ready to die.
Did I hear that Zodian had a question for me before I stepped away? Or am I schizo?
Yeah, do I count as having higher level spell slots right now or no?
If you shape change, no.
No, just right now as a dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. I might spend a third level one to give mine a dragon's breath then.
Okay.
Now, I would press to do that, but Jibbo does not have those slots, so... Oh, you know what? Actually, I think you did update this page. This one though? No, it reverted. Okay.
What is the problem exactly?
I don't know how many, and I don't have the buttons, but I'll just, you know what? I'll just do this. Where is it?
Here. That's why you can't find it. Here you go. Do you see it now?
Yes. Let's see. I don't even have to do that. I don't even have to burn a third. I can just do it with the remaining second because I actually have one more than I thought I did. Okay, so that. You know, fuck it, I'll burn a third. So.
M. I'll just DM her. Go ahead, Zordon.
I am here. Sorry.
Charles said he was down for more Valorant. I don't know what Billy said. I think I forgot.
I will get on.
Okay.
Trying so hard to press the button to cast another Dragon's Breath.
Keep the comms in game now, okay? Please and thank you.
He's right there. He's right there.
Mm.
Okay, whatever. You have it. You roll 4d6, and it's a magic action. Congratulations. I will
Cool.
worm my way close enough to give it to you, and then worm my way back into the main room.
You said you want breath spell, right?
There you go, Mina, to the east of the log.
Thank you.
Now, if you excuse me, I will sit in the stream. I believe in you two.
We got this.
Scale, big clawed thumbs up. And yes.
Here you go. Sojourn.
Which one am I supposed to be looking at?
Jobo DeWays now has it.
Where?
His character sheet? What the fuck? I just had it added. What the fuck? Oh my god, it's on the... I don't know. I don't know why your token and your character sheet are so desynced. Okay, let me add it.
Because I also have a token sheet. It's really weird.
Yeah, I gotta fix that.
It is a dex of 12. There you go. So I'm actually upcasting at a third level.
That would increase the DC by 1 then as well.
There you go. So it
That turns it. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, that is my turn. I can't really get over there anyways, so I'm just gonna chill out and not start another fight. Oh. You know what I I should also roll to recharge my my lightning breath. Because I did use it against the Kraken. That is a no. Okay. Does it recharge by itself between combats?
Yeah, as long as you spend like 5 minutes to recharge it, yeah.
Okay, so it's like a 5-10 minute thing.
It's the equivalent of like reloading a gun out of combat, right? Like you spend a few minutes to kind of just you reload your throat, you know? Remove your fucking vertebrae and then resort it. You get it.
If I go into a field with a bunch of sheeps and just kind of like rub one against my body, does it cut the recharge time in half?
If you what?
If I use like because they're wool, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, if I build up the static on my body, do I get my lightning breath back faster?
Just sits there charging by rubbing his feet on the ground like a carpet.
Yeah.
I thought you were making a gun cotton joke. This is much funnier.
Oh, a what joke?
I was like, I forgot that it was a radiant breath, and I was like, what do sheep and fire have in common? Is it because they're like cotton, like gunpowder, like gun cotton? That's the only connection that I could think of. Because I was thinking of like fire breath.
I'm gonna pretend like the GM said yes, because it's the funnier reality.
Yeah, totally.
Bronze dragon layers are actually covered in carpets. They love the static.
I'm sorry. Okay. So, just to be clear though, is that the end of Jopo's turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Mina.
Mine it is.
It is now your turn.
I mean, she's got this shiny new weapon. And by weapon, I mean this fancy new breath. So I assume she can angle it to hit like the flame skull and the zombie in front of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna start off with that dragon's breath.
Okay. DC 13 dexterity saving throws. Okay. Let's see what a -2 dexterity, and that passes. Let's see what a +3 dexterity does.
And that fails.
It passes. This is just, look at this. Just racially motivated. All right, show me the half damages. Half damage.
It was upcasted to what, 4th level, right? So it should be 5d6?
3rd level, 4d6.
Yeah, 3rd level.
Okay, so 4d6. I don't remember what type of damage, but oh my god.
Crazy. They do not like you right now.
Damn.
Okay.
The ones you have rolled this session is wild.
It really is.
So that will be 6 damage to this one. Has it been Zeria's turn? No, it hasn't. Okay. And that would be attempt. Oh wait, that would be 3 damage. Never mind.
I
Yep.
rolled the 6.
Yeah.
Pass.
And then this is lightning or thunder damage? Oh, it can't be thunder.
It's lightning.
Okay.
Because last time I checked, the skull is resistant to fire, right?
I'd roll, but you never told me the result.
Hasn't been your turn yet.
It's supposed to be. Yeah. Can I roll?
It's
to
probably
see if
immune if I had to guess.
he takes lightning damage?
What are the
Uh,
options of the breath again? It's
someone else could roll for you. Since you're already baking in the fire damage part. You know what? Just roll Arcana in general. That's usually how I roll it. So don't request.
15, but
Yeah.
I'll roll again if you like.
I'd honestly make it cold if I'm hearing there's a like flaming skull doing fire rays, right? That's what's over there.
So you want it to be cold damage.
I will say originally it was 15.
I'm keeping the 15. The 9 is for something else.
Actually, but it is zombies, and I don't. You would know, zombie boy. Do zombies give a shit about cold damage one way or
I
another?
actually would know about the zombies.
Yeah, are they
The cold
resistant?
damage they take, no. And they're
Oh,
fine.
so
Like they don't do any special damage. But I'm more worried about the skull.
Okay, yeah,
You
then I'm gonna
can-
stick to cold damage. I think cold damage will probably do more to the skull than not.
Wait, so can we not see any damage happening? Like I get knowing if it's resistant or immune, but we should be able to see if it takes damage or not.
It is hard to gauge a reaction from a floating skull, though.
It is flaming. Like I think it should shine some light. Why isn't it like colorful around him?
Have you guys heard of this game called Pathfinder?
Yeah, it's very good. Why do you bring it up?
Yeah, there's a creature where when you attack it, it does illuminate just light constantly around it. Keep that in mind.
I don't understand the relevance.
D&D doesn't have that for this guy. What do they call it in Pathfinder? Because I think flame skulls are actually legally binded. Pathfinder skull head. Sentry skull? Is that what they're called?
If their whole thing is they just light up when you do damage to them, then it might be like a sentry something.
I will say, but usually, it's pretty hard to identify damage like in the midst of combat, and usually, if the person isn't showing like wears and tears yet, it's kind of hard to tell if you are doing damage to them. But I will just let you know, cold damage or fire damage doesn't seem like it did much, if anything.
Oh, so it's a flaming ghost skull, and not like a magic aberration type deal.
Oh, I just figured it was undead because of it being around zombies.
Also, it is
That's
a
what I
fl-
figured as well. It was like an undead situation, but this is more of like a phantom ghost type thing. Still technically undead, just not the type I thought.
Do we feel heat emanating from the fire?
Not close enough for it. Mina doesn't feel like fire heat. Feels like kind of a necrotic heat.
Maybe I guess lightning should have been the go-to then. Unless I'm
I
told
love
that wouldn't have done much either.
learning.
I hit with the lightning attack. I don't know if I did any damage, so
You did a little bit of damage. You did some damage.
I can't wait until we're done with this chapter or whatever, so I can look up all this stuff.
Look up, why does the flaming skull not glow?
It's bootlegged. That's why.
Also, why is there a freaking kraken underneath this cave?
And why is OG stats so fucking busted? Like, why is this dude here?
Thank you, Watsy.
Still think we should go back and kill that thing for the
with what weapon? with what? Did you miss the part where he is? No. Did you miss the part where I do nothing to him because he's immune to my damage type, and my claws and teeth aren't magical?
Don't you have magical spells? You got this. I believe in you.
Oh yes, because the few hundred damage I can do with my combined spells is enough to take care of his almost 500 HP like health pool.
Yes.
Sure, buddy. Sure.
I believe in you. You're the best weapon we got.
He has a name.
Winnikit, you're the best weapon we got.
Speaking of weapons, slam.
I don't think he even said it right. If I was any other type of dragon, maybe. Actually, no, I'd have to be a specific type of dragon because he's also immune to like fire and some other shit.
Miss.
Or is it just lightning and cold? I don't remember. You know, but I did just remember that I think that is the theme of this campaign is knowing when to run away, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
When have we ever ran away?
Us? I don't think we've ever actually ran away from anything.
Exactly.
As far as I can remember.
Yeah, I can't think of a time that we did.
And to be fair, we have gone through practically everything without so much as one person dying.
Yeah, whoever Cork was.
One casualty.
Well, I meant more like besides that one person.
To be fair, it was at level 1, which is a little
When
bit extra
most people
spicy.
die.
Yeah.
All right. So the Abyssal Wretch is going to attack this zombie. Yoink. Okay, that will hit, so let's roll damage. Okay. Cackler. Cackler goes for the spiked chain. Ching, 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 ching. Okay, that hits. Perfect. We're getting some damage on these zombies tonight.
Again, bootlegged. The fact that they haven't died yet. Somebody kill them fast.
Okay, so this one will attack the wretch. That is a natural one. I've had a lot of natural ones tonight. Holy fuck. I think Mina has also had a lot of natural ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That will be 2 damage on the cackler. Next zombie. Another hit on the cackler. So let's go ahead and roll that out. Oh, right, because it didn't die. So let me finish that. Oop. Wait, this cackler has more than 13 AC? Holy fuck. It does. Okay, Zeriel.
I'm giving my baby. Alright. I will. Well, I guess I'll figure out what type of damage it can take with my Sorcerer Blast.
Last.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
Oh, I could do Psychic.
Magic
There's no way
missile.
it's immune to Psychic. This thing is immune to Psychic. We finna fight. Oh, what did my 15 do, by the way?
And the fact that you can use damage checks means you can actually fight the Kraken better than I can, so take that, nerd.
So with the 15, you can tell that it is pretty high. It is pretty dexterous. It is pretty sturdy. Some cracks are slowly beginning to form at it, and it seems to specialize in casting fire magic. It is also considered a caster.
I can't tell its resistances and immunity.
That would be a 20.
I get a bonus for attacking it. Shouldn't that, play into my scientific research or magical research?
Well, let's see. You found out that you can do lightning damage to it. You found out that you can not do cold and fire.
Okay, I get it. Did a 16 hit?
What element?
Psychic?
It bounces off. No, I'm fucking with you. Go ahead, roll damage.
Oh, is that a thing? You have different ACs? I'm about to get really scared. Like, I don't know what game I'm playing anymore.
Go ahead. Roll damage. That hits.
I hate my life. I'm
Okay.
going to hit it with a short bow.
Okay, you hit it with the short bow. Doesn't seem to do much though.
I think this is going to be the hardest thing about this fight. I don't care about them zombies. I think that's my turn. Can I brace or something like that? Like, I feel like... Never mind, that's fine.
You mean dodge?
Yeah.
Unless you can explicitly. Actually, you do have a haste, so.
An extra action to the... Yeah. I don't know what else I can do. Like, because I've been not using an extra action. But I don't know what all the actions I can take are. Oh, dodge. That give me advantage against... Or what does dodge do?
It gives you it gives enemies disadvantage on all attacks against you for the next turn.
Yeah. That's what I want to do. I should have been doing that.
Rouge, it is now your turn.
All right. I mean, let's start with seeing if we get this breath back. That's a big fat no. So it's very simple. Bite. They keep giving me the 19s, but then I'm gonna low roll on the damage.
I mean, it's just you almost missed.
Oh, good thing I rolled really high then.
All right. As they bite into the flame skull, it doesn't seem like it actually really hurts it all that much. And there doesn't seem to be any scorch marks left from the bite either.
And then with the hasted one more time. Ooh.
Yeah, that'll hit. This is where you roll ones.
There's the one, but it's on the damage that I don't care about because it's probably immune.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be it for Rouge.
Interesting. Interesting.
Concerned sounds.
Well, You're gonna watch as the flame skull continues to cackle. And as it does, I'm trying to get this ready. Why is it doing this? What the fuck? Hold on. I'm trying to activate something, but it's not letting me. Let me refresh. I was genuinely surprised while we're waiting for me to rejoin. I was genuinely surprised to hear that Billy really liked Valorant.
Valorant one.
He really liked Valorant.
All games can be fun when you play with others.
I would not expected that either.
Yeah, but Valorant's not really a game that most people come into and just start enjoying. Same with CS2. Those two,
And I like it because I play with you guys.
I mean, he seemed like he was having fun because he was with people, but he also just seemed to enjoy the game. But he also did say he liked CS2 for a while. So that's probably part of the reason. It's a lot easier to like Valorant.
Side.
True. True. So the flaming skull will continue to cackle but it starts to increase the tone, the pitch of its cackle, and it starts to turn sonic as it almost causes your ears to bleed for a moment. And then you'll watch as a ball of fire begins to form at the base of its mouth. It is going to cast Fireball at the 5th level. I need 2 DC 15 Dexterity saving throws.
What the actual heck is up with this game? I guarantee you guys I'm out.
Don't you have fire resistance?
Nope. I had cold and
The amount of times that this has been brought up. He is going to. You guys are going to make sure.
The Constitution would provide fire resistance, but no.
I remember Tieflings being resistant to fire.
I thought they were too.
So, haste should, I believe, fireball is a dex save, and haste should give you advantage on that save. So you'll hopefully at least make that save. Whether you have enough health after the save is a different question.
So before you roll, it is a DC 15 Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, wait. Which type of tiefling am I?
Not Asmodeus.
Chthonic. But I don't remember if I updated myself to the 2024 or not.
Okay.
That 6 though. Was that with advantage?
That was with advantage.
Well, that means you better pass your save.
Let me go ahead and roll damage. Let's just find out how this looks.
About it. Did Mina not heal themselves at all before?
They healed
going
themselves a
into
little bit.
combat?
They did heal themselves a little.
Okay.
I heal myself a little bit. I have like 40.
Okay.
Ish.
Okay. How much health do you have right now?
Mina?
Oh no. Is this a outright possibly kills them moment? I really hope it isn't.
Mina has 46 health.
Okay. You should be fine. How are we doing, Zeriel?
I don't love it when
No,
he
I'm
goes
just-
should be.
I'm looking because like there's so many different types of tieflings, and I don't see one that I should match. If I don't have any of those.
You're a chthonic, right?
That's the thing. I don't remember if I updated myself to the 2024 because I don't have Ray of Enfeeblement, or at least I don't remember it giving it to me. No, I am a chthonic. Okay, yeah, we're good. So no fire damage or fire resistance. All right, let's do this. 2 dex saves.
Yep. DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
This game is bootlegged. 16 or 15?
15.
Okay, we got this. One more. I'm still probably gonna die though. This game is bootlegged beyond all degree.
And
How do you not
who's
roll
that
above
save?
a 10?
Who's that 10 from?
The 10 at the second saving throw.
So you take half
I
damage.
said 2 dexterity saving throws.
So I'm just gonna apply this raw. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna apply this raw. You can watch.
Regardless, I don't have enough health to survive anything like that.
So here comes the damage.
Does my dodge not help me in any way, shape, or form?
Does your what?
Dodge.
No, it does not. It does not help with saves.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So let's go ahead and do the first damage and second damage. Okay, you have a shield. Well, that doesn't matter.
I was checking. I do not.
All right,
What's the second damage from? There's like it's fireball, right? But
21 damage to Zeriel. So the secondary damage is the half damage.
Demons are going. I have not rolled above a 10 on any of these d20s. Oh my gosh.
So it's a good thing you saved on that. Could have been worse. On the fireball, it could have been a little bit worse.
Still a second one coming.
No,
Right?
I don't. No
So then why did we roll 2 of them?
advantage.
Oh. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's fine.
So that will bring us to Jobo the Wise.
Hi, hello.
Hi.
So that fireball wasn't too bad actually. It only rolled 42. Not too bad.
wait, why am I at 0?
You shouldn't be. You should have like 4 health, right?
I should, but I see mine is sitting at 0.
What were you at? 46?
I was at 46.
Okay, so you should have 4 health.
Oh, the dragon damage?
Dragon's immune, so the dragon should have been 0 reflected damage.
Yeah.
It might have been that they just both subtracted the health at the same time, and that's why they're on 0.
I might have hit it twice also. That probably happened. Yeah, I might have accidentally hit it twice.
For what I gathered, Zariel isn't on the ground, and neither is Mina. Very good. All is
No,
well.
I am on the ground. I'm down.
As you look in the cave, so
Health left.
Is that within my range? What's my casting range again?
for what spell?
For let me see. Cure wounds.
Cure wounds is touch.
You have a plus
Oh, Cure Wounds is
10.
touch.
Can't you move here? And you have a plus 10. Like,
And he uses
heal body?
telekinesis to heal.
I wish I could. Yeah, I mean, I can squeeze in there and like touch you and then just move back.
Sure.
As long as the GM doesn't say no. Yeah.
Likewise,
So-
the demons are gone, by the way.
It's a
Bye
concentration
bye.
effect.
Cackler.
Well, I'm also down. I don't
Bye
think I can
bye.
use concentration while unconscious.
Wretch.
Well, that's what I'm. That's why.
Chicken was already gone, but bye bye.
Okay, so I will just cast a first level to get you up. Here you go, buddy.
You know what? I'll take it.
Hey, you're up. That's better than not.
Are you immediately getting up, just to be clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I could do silly bullshit like craning my head around the corner to shoot a line or something, I would. But I also don't have one right now, so I'm just gonna leave again and go back to sitting in the stream. Am I feeling it? I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Very statically charged right now. You know, I'd imagine that like a breath made of electricity, so just like basically shooting a pure lightning bolt type thing, would probably sound like how it like that one Godzilla movie when he shoots his breath. You know the noise. It's a really cool noise, but I could not replicate it if I tried.
I feel like that would be the line lightning attack. The noise just comes out. It comes out normally. Mr. DM, sir. Have you ever thought about doing?
She could be doing more, but
Doing what?
I forgot what it's called. You can get back. Shadowrun.
I have thought about it. I don't really think, when I did think about it though, I had enough interested people. Because originally, it was at the time where I wanted M to kind of be at like every table to try every system. But since that's kind of backfired a little bit, I don't know. I don't know who would be interested in Shadowrun, if I'm being completely honest right now. But back then, I didn't really have enough interested people. Because it was just Charles, it was just Tana, it was just Charity, Mason, and M when I wanted to try running Shadowrun. Mason had zero interest in Shadowrun. Charles, semi-interested, but he was more interested in other things at the time. Tana was not interested at all. M did not want to try something that, like, I don't want to use the word advanced, but kind of like scary.
Deep. Intricate.
Outside her comfort zone, like, because it's very sci-fi, cyberpunky sci-fi, like, fantasy sci-fi. Like, Charity just was along for the ride for the most part at the time. So yeah, I just didn't really have anyone interested at that time, but the pool of people to play with has grown a lot, so probably it could be possible if Peter.
I'm just curious more so than anything else.
Yeah.
Just have to interrupt. Just curious. Sorry.
I wouldn't be against running it. I would just need a good amount of people interested in it, like 3 to 5. Because back then, not enough people were interested.
I think we talked
The consensus when we did talk about it again was that most people wanted to do Cyberpunk over Shadowrun. That was kind of the consensus.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because there's like sci-fi with fantasy elements, right? Because there's like elves and shit.
It's literally Elflines Online meets Cyberpunk, in all true honesty.
So it's just both at the same time instead of one being a game inside the other.
Yeah. Like you have elves in the Cyberpunk universe, essentially, but not synth elves. It's like D&D, but it takes place in, 2050.
I mean, I fuck with that. I just don't know how it plays.
But yeah, I wouldn't be against running it. The short answer for that. Because I kind of want to restructure the way that I run tables going forward and make it a little bit easier for people to kind of play and experiment more games while also allowing more people to try said games and like rotating parties. So that's come to mind.
Makes sense.
I talked a little bit about it with Charles a long time ago. I talked about it recently with Billy. So
What is it?
just like the way that I want to run tables in the future, like a little bit more organized and a little bit more rotated, if that makes sense, to give people like more variety and also more freedom. But yeah, we could talk about that more later though. If you are genuinely interested about it, like DM me about it, and we could probably talk about it. And who knows? Maybe that'll be the thing that convinces Peter to join.
Who?
You're funny.
I know.
You're talking about Boxer, right? That Peter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
you two would not be at the same table. You're fine. You
Actually, I
are
meant what I
fine.
said.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You two would not be at the same table.
I stand by what I said.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't see him joining for something like that. At least no time soon.
Yeah. Isn't he more interested in Cyberpunk Star Wars right now?
To be honest, I don't know what he's interested in.
Gotcha. It's all good. Mina, sorry. It's your turn.
Okay, I've been like thinking of what would be the best thing to do,
Uh-huh.
and my answer is not dying is a good start.
True.
Is it?
I'd say so. Love to see it. So that's 8. I'm also going to expend another 8 for lay on hands with the bonus action. So I'm going to heal 16 total. And that'll leave me with that. And the last thing I'm going to do with my hasted action. Hasted, where did it go? I'm going to attempt this. Because there's like 4 zombies and a skull in here.
There are 4 zombies. Yeah,
Yeah.
5
So
zombies.
I don't know if I can reach that last one way over there, but I'm confident I'm hitting everything else at least. So I'm gonna attempt the turn. Now that the other undeads are no longer present.
Okay.
Crazy part is I don't. Oh no, it's a fiend. Okay, I was about to say I don't think they would be affected by fiends.
I I didn't know that. I just assumed they would be one of the two.
Bro,
Yeah.
did Instagram change their UI again?
Your UI never
Yes, they
changes
did.
if you don't use.
How the fuck do you check your DMs?
I don't like the
Swipe
new
right.
UI. It's really ugly.
How the fuck do you check your DMs now? What the fuck?
For what?
Instagram. I can't find the DM button.
Yeah, I actually don't know either.
Oh my god, that's a horrible spot for it.
Oh, it's in the middle. I think.
Yeah, it's in the middle.
Oh my god, this fucking area sucks.
We haven't even gotten to the boss yet. Have we cleared the dungeon at least?
Do you really want to ask questions that'll hurt your feelings? Genuinely?
The worst
It
part is
won't hurt my
not
feelings.
even-
It'll help me think logically and realistically.
Alright. So,
Talk about that.
oh, are you talking about skate, bro?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so
Not
that's a
really, but-
20 on the wisdom saving throw. That's a 19 on the wisdom saving throw. Okay.
You're cheating. You're cheating.
That's an
You
8.
have to be cheating.
Hold on. That's a 12. What's the DC? 14. Okay. That's a 5. So 2 successes, 3 failures.
But was the skull one of the failures?
The skull was not one of the failures. Here you go, Lee J. Just so you can see for yourself. Did that make you feel better, buddy? There you go, buddy.
You're cheating. I don't care about them stupid zombies. That's a natural 20. Ain't no way. You've been saving all the high rolls and giving me the low ones. Stop
You're
it.
so right. I'm literally just sucking out the rolls out of your fucking dice tray.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's 3 failures. So all 3 zombies that are not within touch range of you failed. So that means
Which is the one that succeeded then?
these 2 right here.
Okay.
So all 3 of them will be moving as far away as possible. And they cannot move willingly towards you. They also cannot take reactions. They can only dash or try to escape or use the dodge action. Okay.
It would have been really fun to force them to run away towards the Kraken, but right now I'd rather them just get out of our face.
Okay.
That is everything, because that's 2 actions, bonus action. So that's all mine has got in her.
Oh no. That's what you need, Lee J. An AOL Cougar.
AOL Cougar?
But you're too old to be a Discord kid and he calls you his AOL Cougar.
I am the AOL Cougar. I
Do-
really
do-
use AOL.
Don't. Stop.
No,
Stop.
I literally have no
Stop.
I
Stop.
think so
Stop.
I was
Stop.
looking
You're
at
my
this,
girlfriend. It
I
looks
think
bad for
AOL.
me.
It really does. It really does.
I'm 24.
Ain't no way you don't know what AOL is.
I pinky swear on everything I don't.
You make me look bad.
Over here
Well,
snatching
what
out
is
of the
it?
crib, dude.
Man, what was the point of me getting the paid actor to groom you if you're gonna make me look bad after?
It's where the original gaming took
Founder of
place.
preschool said, "Yeah, that's the one."
Is it like a chat room?
Back when ASL was the
ASL, ASL.
That's like a sign language for deaf people.
Oh my god!
No, it's age, sex, location.
Stop talking. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm not beating the allegations right now.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Next time you say you don't know what dial-up is, and then I'm gonna kill myself.
I don't know what that is.
If she doesn't know AOL, she doesn't know dial-up.
Okay.
Only Skype and Discord.
Your mom telling you to get off the computer because she's
Sorry,
on the
Mina.
phone.
Was that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that was the end of my turn.
Okay. The zombie's gonna strike you. How's the game going, Charles?
Bro, we're fucking winning. Charles is top frag.
Technically, 3 people are top fragging. But last game was
That doesn't feel honest.
was pretty bad. Like I did 16 assists, but like 4 kills, something like that. It was really terrible.
That just means you're a great team player. That's all that matters.
You're the best support.
Okay.
I am just a support.
So at the start of round 5, Zariel.
Yes.
As you have been brought back to consciousness, things feel a little bit off for you.
Ooh, is it time?
Your body doesn't feel like your own anymore.
Didn't die. Hold on. No. I wasn't supposed to die again. I just went unconscious. He told me not to die again. He didn't say I can go unconscious again.
It doesn't feel like your own body. It feels foreign to you right now.
Is that my critical injury?
No, we'll go over that shortly. Oops, I killed a zombie. Oops, I have everyone selected.
Oops, I deleted the whole fucking lobby.
Okay. This guy is going to flee from Mina as far as possible. Okay. This one is going to flee from Mina as far as possible. As far as possible. Possibly, even. Oh, I didn't roll for everyone, did I? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what? 1, 2. I only rolled 5, and there's 6 enemies here. Who did I not roll for?
Enemy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let me roll a quick. Is it a wisdom saving throw?
I just counted a zombie. It is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, let me roll a quick wisdom saving throw. Just to be clear. Oh yeah, that fails. Okay, so yeah, they ran away. This one is going to run away as far as possibly. Yes. Zariel It is now your turn. Yes.
Well, I'm muted. Apparently, I don't feel like myself, so I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Everything just feels foreign right now. You don't really feel connected to your own body. It's like you're wearing a skin suit.
Can I roll to see what is wrong with me?
Sure.
What would I roll?
Roll whatever you want. Roll whatever you want because only your God can help you right now.
So flipping. Oh my God! Well, then that'd be religion. Hold up.
Sure, go for your religion. It won't change anything.
Bro.
I mean, that sucks. That sucks.
I'm just gonna attack.
Okay.
If I can. Where is it? What? It says I'm incapacitated.
Oh. Sorry.
That's fine.
Try now.
There we go. Oh my flipping flip flop. This game is broken. I'm gonna attack it with the short bow.
Okay.
So I'm yet to roll above a 10. Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
And then I'm just gonna dodge. Oh wait, can I take a potion actually?
For a bonus action, yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect. Oh, wait, what? Oh, why is it trying to apply a potion to bad? The healing didn't apply, but I can apply it myself. And I guess I'll still dodge. And that's it.
Hi, Misha. What are you doing over here? Okay. So you're gonna put the dodging action. Okay, you did 7 to the flame skull. Okay. Now, Zediel. Zediel,
Uh-huh. I'm listening. Yes, yes.
how would you like to dispatch of this flame skull?
I'm gonna curse and Ignorant isn't the right language, but it's the one that I chose because I didn't know any other ones. But whatever, I'm gonna curse in another language and just be like, "Will he just die already?" Before hitting it with the um short bow,
Okay.
and it's gonna go dead in the middle of its forehead.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it just stops floating and falls. Maybe cracks into a billion pieces.
Yeah, so you'll notch the arrow as you kind of shout at it, and you'll take aim and something in your body kind of takes over for a moment and you feel precision with your next shot as you let go and it fires straight between the eyes and it shatters the skull cleanly in two as it falls to the ground, the flames completely dispersing and dissipating as the echoes of laughter and cackling completely fall limp. And even the footsteps of the zombies that were fleeing from Mina immediately disintegrate to dust and ash. You guys have finished combat.
I hate this cave.
You should ask Elandris how this cave went for him. Specifically this part right here. I get knocked down and then I get up again.
They're never gonna take me down. I get knocked down.
And the sad part is you weren't even knocked down most of the time because you were brought down to 1 health. It was because of grease.
My teammates provide a lot of friendly fire.
That does not go well with grease. Yo! I didn't know I had this.
Mine is just gonna flop down on the floor on her back now.
I would like to stop Sandy now.
No one's in danger of dying? Perfect.
Yeah.
Plonk.
Combat has ended.
Yes or no?
What's that?
I'm talking to the rest of the group. Are we gonna take a short rest?
Just as a reminder,
Just a short rest.
just as a reminder, your prayer of healing has expired.
Yep.
Just as a reminder. So it will be a 1 hour short rest this time. I'm not discouraging anyone. I just want to set realistic expectations. That's all.
Yeah. I was just more so thinking like I can recover my spell slots without a short rest.
I'm gonna be real. The main thing that's limiting Mina right now is her health, and she doesn't have a way of recovering that anymore. At least not really.
I just realized I don't even think I have the hit dice to heal from a short rest either.
Yeah.
Let's see how many hit dice I have.
So this is the part where I do want to pivot back to what we talked about in the room. This is where the game becomes a marathon. Because this is what happened to Party A, is that as GM, I can't afford to let you guys have any more long rests.
I wasn't gonna say let's take a long rest.
What's up, Charles? I guess Charles wasn't talking to us. So definitely think about your options here. You guys are already aware you're reaching the final boss. How are you guys going to prepare for it?
I have a question. If I animate dead on the skeleton out here, will it still be huge?
Does the book ask you if you hate your players at the very start of it? Like, is it a question required to be answered to like read the book?
It does ask them if they're into CBT at the preface of the book.
I see. And what if the answer's no?
Great, then they'll fit in.
I see. So okay. Very cool.
But yeah, if I use animate dead on these skeletal bones, Can they still be large? Yeah, large or huge or whatever it is.
Let me
But
see
they
what
can be
happens.
bonus.
Let me see what happens when they die. Let me see what happens when they die, okay? And I'll get you an answer. Uh,
Oh. Oh, I could do it over multiple. I've been using this all wrong. Oh no, never mind. They third level. If I were to use a fourth level, then it'd be. Dang it. The game hates me, bro.
hmm. Here's what I will say. It does not say the effects end when you die. It only says how long it lasts, not if you fall incapacitated or if you die. I will let you do with that knowledge that you will see fit.
Alright, so guys, I have a choice to make. I can be fine familiar and get a regular skeleton and a huge zombie. Or I can get anime dead and get a huge skeleton and a regular skeleton. What should I do? I see, I see.
No idea.
What happened to the huge zombie, by the way?
Oh, I deleted
I
that.
see it
Sorry.
frozen.
I did tell you he just puffed into ash, but
Oh, okay, no, that's fine. Then yeah, I'm gonna do anime dead on the zombie or on the skeleton. I mean,
okay.
nope, never mind. I can't do that.
Why can't you?
I hate doing that to myself because it has to be a medium or a small humanoid within range.
Well, you have a bunch of dead bodies around you.
Yeah, I know. I guess I'll get a regular. Hold on. How
Well,
long does Find Familiar take?
hold on.
An hour.
Hold on.
Hold on.
I have a thought, but I need to check something. No, that can't happen. Okay. Okay.
I can't even do a Find Familiar because that takes an hour. So yeah, I'll just get a regular skeleton.
Okay.
Otherwise, y'all, are we gonna do a short rest or are we gonna continue on? I'm fine either way.
I'm gonna say definitely sure. Okay, I don't get that much back on a short rest is the only thing.
Yeah, and I don't have many, if any, hit dice, so I wouldn't benefit from a short rest either way.
So the one thing I can do if we short rest is I can use my healer's kit a second time because I can use it once per rest. So I could use it now, we rest, use it again to get you guys a little bit more health. Or we can just go in without that because that's honestly for an hour of time is not a lot. But it's like what else do we have?
Jova, do you have any? What are your spell slots looking like? Or do you have any utility left?
Jobo's currently honk. Me.
Honk shoe, me.
Honk snoo. Zildjian might have stepped away though.
3 potions of healing as well if you guys want to split that.
I'm retarded. I accidentally fucking muted. I have, other than being a dragon, I don't really have much utility left. I have 1/3, 1 second, and 2 first. I'm not hurt, but that's what I actually am missing is my
Well, you're not hurt a lot.
So
comparatively speaking, no, I barely hurt at all. I'm only missing a little bit of HP.
I would like to say though, you do have a lot of utility that you just haven't utilized yet. You do have the ability to cause fear on everyone within a 120 feet radius. You also do have the ability to blow people back 60 feet.
Haven't gotten a chance to use it is the thing.
I know, but I'm just saying that you do have the options.
No, I know. I mean, that's part of being a dragon, though.
So
yeah, well, just being a dragon. Outside of that, not much.
I'm gonna bandage both of you guys up at least. One of you can have 15 and the other can have 11.
I'm at 19. What are you at, Jobo?
I'm at 144.
I'll take that.
So
Both of those.
Honestly, you could.
No, I can only do that like once per person.
Okay.
Like between
What about
arrests.
yourself? Are you good? Oh no, you're dragon.
I'm gonna do it on my dragon, but the formula is a little bit different.
Well, if you're saying I have to, I won't turn down the 11.
It's like it's a little bit extra health to go into the next fight because I don't want to be burning actions on that turn when I could be burning that action now and going in with a little bit more health.
I am also going to pop my magical cunning. Get a spell slot back.
Is there anything that you want to do during your short rest, Mina?
Oh wait, are we short rested?
Yeah, that's the question, because this is all stuff that doesn't need a short rest right now.
Gotcha. So why don't you guys go ahead and resolve your actions then, my bad. And then we'll talk about that.
This action is if we're not short resting. I was operating under the idea that we were not.
Where are you guys gathering? Just so I can keep things in my head. Where are you guys gathering at the moment? Because right now you guys are kind of just sitting out at the end of combat. Where are you guys actually gathered for this?
I would probably head back to the other room, or I guess Jobo can come up here. Either or, don't have a strong preference.
Sure.
Can you fit through
that
there?
area I don't fit in?
Yeah.
Just switch.
Then yeah, I'm coming down.
Just turn small and then turn back.
No, I could fit in this area. I mean, I'd probably knock that bellows over, but I could sit there.
That's fine. That one's not important.
Yeah, I could sit somewhere in here. I just have to shove you guys a little bit out of the way, but I could be like here.
Does anyone need any? So, all right. Before we do anything, then, are we taking a short rest? I don't need to. I'm fine if we don't.
I think
this is the other side of that one door.
Yep.
That's why the gym wanted us to open this door. Wanted us to go into an immediate another encounter with these fucking guys. And instead we went up and to the right and got into an immediate encounter anyways.
Yep. And I think if we go that way, it loops back around to where the Kraken is. Hold on. Why won't it ping?
You are correct.
If we went like this way, it loops back around to where that Kraken was. I don't get a lot back on a short rest. Essentially, I can use the healer's kit on us a second time, and I get back my channel divinity, which maybe it would be useful if we fight a bunch of undeads, but maybe not because it's one thing. That's really all I get back on a short rest.
Getting a little bit of healing out of it, which I isn't worth it, I guess. I'm back a backline fighter anyway, so I shouldn't be getting hit. And I'm 14 away from max anyway, so
Oh, question. Oh, do we still have that that potion that let us? Oh, is oh no, wait. Never mind. Never mind. It only I was thinking about that thing that let us get like maximum healing from our hit die, but it's probably not all healing. It's probably just that.
It's only for
rest, right? Or
hit
days.
die.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. Maybe. Hold on. It does specifically say hit die, but let me check the wording for legality. Here we go. Potion of Vitality. One moment.
What?
One moment. You regain the maximum number of hit points for any hit point die you spend. Yeah.
Yep. That
Not
checks out.
not very useful right now.
That's fine. I have one first level spell slot that I'm saving in case I crit on a smite, but
Holding out for a hero.
I
I
think
am,
that's a good idea.
yeah, I am, other than that, relatively tapped out. If we don't rest, is my warding bond going to be up for much longer, or are we like hitting the end of that hour? Because that's two combats that we've done with a little gap in between.
So say that one more time.
So I did the warding bond previous to that first fight with the bugbears and the lady on the snake.
Uh-huh.
So we've had two fights with a bit of a gap in between. The
Uh-huh.
spell lasts, I believe, 1 hour.
Correct.
Is it going to be lasting much longer? Are we basically
It will
at the tail end of that duration?
You guys, if you guys short rest, it's gonna be over. Like no matter what.
But if we don't short rest, would it be over?
I'd say it's about 30 minutes since you casted it, because the combat encounters have been fairly short.
Yeah.
Like essentially, this combat encounter was like less than a minute, right? Technically,
Yeah.
it's just a lot happened in that less than a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You guys spend more time out of combat than you do in combat, but that's kind of given.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't sure because there was like a little bit of time in between. Just wasn't sure like how much for that exploration. But that's good to know. That's perfect. I'm honestly okay if we don't short rest. It's gonna be slightly more healing on Mina, but I don't think that's worth like an hour.
Yeah, I'm fine without it. The cure wounds that you just did, was that for
That was for me. Mina was pretty
okay.
extremely low, and that's the only thing that she can do to heal herself up now.
Mine had 4
With
HP.
Ember, she's at like 40.
I'm gonna give you a regular potion of healing if you like.
Oh yeah, I have one in my inventory as well, so I'm gonna drink one.
Okay.
You only have one, or how many do you have?
Keep in
I
mind,
have
Rouge
one.
is currently near wounded, but bloodied at the moment.
You can still have one, because I have three. So that way you have one and I'll have two.
Okay.
Mina is also still bloodied.
Yeah, but I don't really have much to like get out of that.
And your health is just
Potion of healing.
so low that you can't even count as being bloodied right now.
If you can afford to give it up, yeah, but if you have
Yeah,
extra,
you can
I
have
could.
As a GM,
So
Okay,
I guess
so one more.
as a GM, I would like to propose the idea though, since you guys are so limited on resources. I think the idea of playing the Holy Trinity is definitely more stronger than ever, right? I think you guys should rethink your formation because I have noticed you guys do split up in combat a lot, and you guys try to obviously fix that afterwards. 1 second, phone call.
I didn't know they were about to fight a Kraken, and I was about to fight some an army of zombies.
Let's all agree then. If we take a tunnel, we all take the tunnel.
Sounds good.
Well, even like I'll even use like the
LMOP
worm fight.
myself.
Like even the worm fight, like you guys did kind of split up pretty wide, right? You guys kind of came back together closer to the tail end of the fight, right? When Zariel got knocked down, Mina immediately went to, oh fuck, I should play, you know, buffer in between, right?
Did I get knocked down during the worm?
Yeah.
I think I did.
Sorry, the snake.
Yeah, I don't remember going down.
You went
talking about
down?
the deer, right?
Yeah, the horse brought you up. That's why the horse didn't have a heal.
Yeah.
The horse brought you back up. This is your third time going down in the last hour.
Really?
Yeah, that did happen. The snake did. You went down in that fight.
But I mean, I don't think we were splitting up, were we?
In terms of that combat, right? You guys kind of were. All I'm saying is, as GM, I would definitely rethink your formation. That's all, because you guys are starting to run out of resources, and you guys are also splitting yourselves a bit thin, right? Like Mina has to go back and forth between.
Is there any maps or anything? Have we ever searched for a map inside this place?
That's a good question.
I've ever asked about a map in D&D before.
There are maps. There are a lot of maps. You guys could have asked for many maps, but I will tell you, Wave Echo Cave does not have any maps because it has been undiscovered for 500 years.
But, so can I search the
I've
bodies
been
that
made
are around here?
ever so slightly upset about the mention of maps because I remembered what happened in Pathfinder.
Like, there haven't been any maps on the bodies.
Gotcha. So you can search the bodies. I will tell you that there are no maps on these bodies. I'm thinking.
If you're not taking a short rest, I will use that magical cunning, by the way. And I guess my pearl of power, though I don't know if I should save that for in the middle of a fight. Might make a difference.
So
the problem with our formation also boils down to we're not a good composition for what we need to do.
I disagree with that.
We are missing 3 people.
I disagree with that heavily. You have 3 frontliners and 1 burst caster. You also have a frontliner that can essentially blow everything away from the burst casters. Enemy casters or enemies in
I
general.
was talking about when I was still a goblin. When I was still a goblin, I'm technically a range like support character masquerading as a frontliner.
Mina and Rouge can't always take the front line, but they do need help holding the front line. They can only soak and tank for so long, right? So
That's the problem. Is one of the front lines is also the healer.
Yeah. So anytime someone in the back gets hurt,
It's that whole thing of like your middle management brain right now. That's the problem. You're thinking about it in a paper way, where it's like, yeah, on paper this should be working. In practice, nah, it doesn't.
I'm saying it from
kinda does,
experience.
and it's because we're forcing it. But
I'm saying it from experience more so, not from paper.
experience from the 1995.
You're so right. You're so right. You're so right. What the fuck do
Hector, his gold rim glasses.
what the fuck do I know about D&D? You're so right.
I'm not saying you know nothing. I'm just saying, like,
I'm down here in the trenches. You're up there in the office. It's a little different.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
if you worked a little bit harder, I'd be making more right now.
There it is.
move on.
Yeah.
I actually have a Speak with the Dead. One last use of that.
Mmm.
At least he didn't call me
Potentially use that to
green
gain
skin.
some information and details.
No, you're yellow now.
From what though?
The zombies.
What the fuck?
These are dwarf
Ah.
zombies.
Yeah, fair.
Okay. So you want to try to?
Well, let me check to see if it can be used on undead.
Wait.
Also,
So-
what type of? You first.
Oh no, I was gonna say something dumb. Does my being yellow put more or less value on what I say? What do you say, boss man?
Oh,
It depends. Are you China yellow or Vietnamese yellow?
I would think Vietnamese yellow.
There's some value. What were you saying, Zerio?
Nice.
so with Speak with the Dead, it says that it can't be used on a corpse that was undead when it died.
Gotcha.
So that to me, that's an oxymoron. But like, I get what it's saying. It's just technically these corpses were at one point not undead when they died. You know what I mean?
Well, you do have the bugbears from the room that you guys cleared.
Oh yeah, good job there. Wasn't the Kraken following you guys? I thought someone said that it was an amphibious.
Right. There's no water here.
There's water in there.
That's why we're not.
You
there.
think the Kraken?
That's why I was asking. I'm like, I don't.
You
wanna
think
go
the
in there.
Kraken fits in there?
I have not seen the Kraken. I literally do not know what it looks like.
Valid.
I did not go in that cave at all.
Valid. As a character, obviously you would not know. As a player, what the fuck?
So me thinking amphibious, that means it can walk on land as well, and there's a whole bunch of land over here.
It's too big.
I'm amphibious.
Literally, I don't know what it looks like, so.
You're good. I'm teasing you, dog.
It's token.
Since you didn't see though, I will show you. Yeah, go ahead.
Did I
What
use
type
my
of
pillow
potion
power
did
since
you
that
have?
one long rest?
No.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't think that. World.
What type of
Oh,
potion did you
freaking-
have?
You said Pearl of Power to get his spell slot back. Get a spell slot back.
Yeah, don't do that in combat. That's a wasted action if you can do it ahead.
Correct.
That's what I was
wasn't-
thinking.
I don't want to do it in combat either. I'm just wondering if
You did not
I
use it.
haven't used it since the last that I. Also, yeah.
What
Look
time
at this
is it?
fucking
Can
guy.
we tell?
No.
You can roll me a nature or survival check.
I'm bad equally at both, so let's go survival.
I will use my
The game sucks.
pearl of power. Actually, how does that even work?
This game is awesome.
Pearl of Power, you just use it and it counts as a charge until dawn.
Okay, give me one moment, real quick. I gotta bring up my timetable.
So what were the options? Nature or stealth? Do I have?
No.
I have a bonus in nature.
Nature or survival.
Or survival, my bad. Yeah, I said stealth on accident. It's both. It's an S. It's both. Both are an S. Hell yeah.
I just want to know how
Hell
close
yeah.
to dawn is it.
Yeah.
Far away.
Give me 30 seconds. I'm pulling up my timetable right now. I'm pulling up my notes, which has both campaigns
Also will give
timetables.
some actions as well.
So I do want to verify though. Are we planning to short rest here, or are we planning to?
No.
No.
Short rest.
Okay.
I think I'm leaning towards no.
What about you, Jobo? What is your
If
vote
you're
in
getting
this?
a lot of benefit from it, then no. I don't get fucking anything from it.
Okay.
Well, I guess I could spend a single hit die to heal like what little remains of my health to heal. I guess.
Okay.
Here's another question
Spell
for
slot
you
of
guys.
3 or lower.
What's that,
Yes.
Leisure?
Get another animate dead, or or should I save that spell slot for a chromatic orb? Again, I don't know what type of ads we're gonna be dealing with, so
How many spell slots do you have?
3.
It is currently.
I have 2.
What exactly? What time is dawn again?
Early in the
Dawn?
morning, 4 or 5.
Is that like 4 or 5 in the morning? 6:50 in the morning.
No, dawn is when the sun's rising. So it'd be
Like 6 in the morning.
yeah, somewhere between 5. And
So it is currently 11. So for those that rolled 18 or higher, it is about, even though your circadian rhythm is completely fucked right now. Like, let's be real, your circadian rhythms are completely fucked, and your biological clocks are not working the way they should. But you're kind of revisiting all the events that you've had, and you're kind of, going through everything that's happened for the last couple of days. It's almost noon, and part of your body kind of has this longing to return to the tavern, to the inn, for your trust and noon lunch at this point of time.
So
At the
we've been
Stonehill
here
Inn.
We've been here for like a day, essentially, right?
Correct. You guys have reached that threshold now.
I also want to say I completely forgot I had Pact of the Blade, and I haven't been adding my Agonizing Blast to my damage. But sorry, I'm good for like fighting. It's just more so spell slots and staying away from damage, which I believe I can do. I still have one more trick up my sleeve.
Okay.
one more trick up his sleeve, and it's not.
I have flipping counter spell. I knew I was forgetting something.
That would have helped with
That is-
Fireball.
Actually, such a big deal.
That would have helped with the Fireball.
I'll save that for the boss fight.
Okay, so what is
That
left
would've been
to?
an extra like 50 health that we would have had.
So is there? So
I
Mina.
didn't have any spell slots when they casted it, so it wouldn't have mattered.
True.
So
True,
Mina,
that's true.
how pious are you? Out of curiosity,
Define pious.
how close do you feel like to your gods or your godlyhood? Like, are you someone that needs to ritualistically pray? Are you someone that feels like they do need to make offerings to their gods every so often?
I would say probably, but like casually, like especially in times of need, but not like on a daily basis.
So I asked this because if you guys are attempting to go straight to the boss, it has been, because I've been keeping track. It has been almost 3 days since you've had any interactions with your deities or those above you. So knowing that this could be your last chance, or this might be your last night, morning, is there anything that Mina wants to take care of as a paladin and her oath?
She's gonna take her holy symbol. She's gonna do a. She's gonna like go to a corner of the cave and just do like. she's gonna do like a little prayer, with the intent being, please let me be able to protect my friends, so that we can all get out of this alive.
Okay. Roll me a 1d100 then.
Oh God.
That prayer may or may not get out.
That's a big number. Also, Rouge is very pious now.
Okay.
Rouge is pious.
So what do you guys? So what is the action plan right now? So have you guys resolved all your actions?
The only thing left is I want to drink a potion, but I don't know what type of potion Daryl had.
Regular question.
Sorry, I'm sorting through my.
What is that? 2d4? Plus 2.
4 plus.
This is Elantris. Where's Mina? This is Jobo.
I'm gonna go to I guess one of the bugbears pass.
When are you asking this?
When? What do you mean? When am I asking it?
When are you asking this question?
Right now?
So you've
I'm talking
casted.
to the crew,
So you've casted the spell.
my people.
So you've
Before
cast.
I cast the spell.
Okay.
So I haven't walked to.
Okay.
Um.
So you haven't cast the spell yet. You're still gathered with your party. You're talking to them. Okay.
As I'm walking away.
So go ahead and get these
I feel like
questions.
I should be walking away now.
So go ahead and sort these questions. Go ahead and get your questions. So, what questions, party, should we be asking this dead bugbear?
We have what? 5 questions, I think.
Probably
Five,
where to
yeah.
find its master. That's what I would ask.
That's a good question. I like that. I like that. Yeah.
How's your day going?
How even tempered of you, Miss Mina.
Mr. Wise Dragon Wiggin'.
Yes,
What?
tiefling.
What question can you think of? Pointedly ignoring Mina.
You live here? Is this your home?
I think the question to that would already be yes, so no need to ask that. How about directions to their maker or leader or such?
Okay. We got 4 other ones.
Also, where we can find this, what were you here for?
Oh, the hammer.
Ah, yes, the hammer. That's what I was here for.
Also, I see light barely coming over there. Jobo, do you see anything of import? Where's that blood?
Light coming from over yonder,
Like
I see.
right here. The
I see
angle that I have is
I see a cave that leads into what I would assume to be the cave with the kraken in it. I'm not going back over there. Yes, I do see that one. It's a very...
Is that blood
what's the
or is
word?
that light?
Bioluminescent light.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna avoid that right now. Where's your master? I don't want to fight no flimes. I don't want to fight nothing. Not bioluminescent right now.
As Rouge moves closer to it.
I'm not going into it though.
As Rouge moves closer to it.
Ooh, shiny.
So,
I'll just like look at the wormling like, no. Get back over here.
as you finish your prayer, you feel rejuvenated and you feel a bit revitalized. Your character sheet has been updated. And you feel a bit closer. You feel a bit closer to your god. You kind of hear the tribal chant. Sorry, I'm going through all the character notes that I have for everyone. You go through, you like, as you're parting your connection with those above you and your piety, you hear the faint sound of tribal drums kind of echoing inside. But as you look around, nobody really seems to hear that too.
I'm just reminded of that one time Mina turned into a black guy.
Good times, good times. I'm gonna be quite honest. I don't see what's been updated.
You'll see it.
I'll figure it out eventually.
Because I'm a warlock,
Mm-hmm.
how does casting my racial spells work? As a Chthonic tiefling, I'm able to cast False Life once a day
Mm-hmm.
without a spell slot. Or not once a day, once a long rest without a spell slot.
Uh-huh.
So would that be casting it at level 1, or would I always be casting it at level 3 because I'm a warlock?
Hold on. You kind of lost me there for a second. So let me go look at your page real quick so I can read this with you. So you're a Tiefling Chthonic, right? 2024, right? 2024?
Yeah, 2024.
Okay. So 2024 Chthonic Tiefling.
When you reach level 3, you learn the spell False Life. You always have these spells prepared, and you can cast each spell once without a spell slot.
You can also cast a spell using any spell slots you have as appropriate level.
But if I cast it without a spell slot,
It will be level 1.
would that be casting it at level 1, or would that be at
Level 1.
Because I can't. Okay.
So what happens if you upcast it? You use your own spell slots at that point. But if you standard cast it, it's a what the fuck is the word? Innate spell. It's just telling you get it at level 3 and level 5, not that you get a level 3 spell.
Well, no, more so because being a warlock, I don't have different leveled spell slots. I just have one type of leveled spell slot.
I'm gonna go. Just give me my money. I'll go.
So I don't have level 1 spell slots, level 2 spell slots, and level 3 spell slots. All spells I cast are at level 3. That's why I was asking.
Warlocks are fucking annoying, man. I think I think it's just normal.
No, that's fine. That's why I was asking.
Yeah. I'm trying to find like any reason it might not be, but no. Let me check the pack magic rule. Actually, hold on. Pack magic and racial spells. Pack magic and racial spells. How does racially given spell work with? I don't care about that. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it really changes anything. Yeah. I was just verifying real quick. Hello? Yeah, you also haven't cast it yet, right?
No, not yet.
Okay. Mina, do you need help?
I'm back now. I'm just deciding what to do with my new thing.
Gotcha. Well, that probably changes a lot, so you should probably talk to your party on what you want to do next then. Congrats on your role, by the way. I will say during this discussion, you guys will hear from the north left side of the cave those familiar voices as they kind of echo throughout the cave, and you'll hear a gnomish lady screaming at the top of her lungs as she says, "Take this jar of bees!" And then you'll hear the sudden distant sound of bees buzzing throughout the cavern.
How peculiar. Also,
Allergic to bees?
where's the tiefling? Did the tiefling already
Where's
walk off?
me? No, that's what I'm actually just about to ask that. Where's my character?
Oh, did I accidentally delete your character sheet or character token?
I was gonna give you another question to ask them, but then the GM started doing the religion thing with Mina.
I was right there, and now I'm not.
Hold on. I don't see Zeria.
Also, like, I lost vision. Maybe I'm
You haven't
losing
walked
something.
off yet, right? You're tiny.
No.
What every man wants to hear as soon as someone sees them.
Fucking tiny.
Small man.
I'm going to tell you
Oops, you're too big.
he's a little bit too big. One down. Where's that right?
Oh, that's right.
No, yeah, no.
Sizes.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you needed to go one down. Another good question could be to ask them the location of other creatures.
Okay, so where's the hammer or the mace? Where's their leader? And where can what other dangers might we find in here?
Okay.
Yes.
I think that's a good starting off point.
Yeah.
You speak with that not only so many questions.
It's 5.
Huh. Mina, do you have any? Small dwarf?
Probably ask them if this is their home. You know, if they live
Again,
here.
they lived and died here, so I'd assume this is the home.
So
I guess we can ask, instead of asking where the mace is, are there any magical artifacts down here? And then if there are, where can we find them?
Okay.
You can still ask about the mace. That is a total of 5.
So where's the mace? Are there any artifacts? What other dangers will we find here? Where are the other 2?
So where's your master? Where's the spider? Right? Not where's your master, because we don't know who their master is.
Where is the black spider?
True. Not trying to be genied up in here.
Ah, yes. A good correction.
So wait, where's the spider or where's your master?
Where is the spider? Is his name, right? Out of character.
You guys have learned of the black spider, yes?
Okay, the black spider. Where can we find your master, the black spider? Would that be too specific? I feel like I'm overthinking this, but I don't know.
Okay.
Do they know my intention when it comes to
No.
asking these questions, or
They know only surface level information when you ask questions. And what I mean by that is they will take it very literal.
So yeah, I don't know if the black spider.
So I will give you one freebie.
Black spider right behind you.
As a GM, as I will give you one freebie. Your question: are there any artifacts? Yes.
Fair enough.
Actually, yeah, I just realized that might not be the best question because they might respond yes to that and just be like, oh yeah, we're talking about the bronze candles in the room over there or some stupid shit like that.
They could be talking about Mount Hootna for all you know.
Okay, so where can we find your master? I guess that's fine. But then would they ask, or would they just say in this cave? Where in this cave can we find your master?
Mm.
Okay. Where in this cave can we find? I have it written down. What's the mace?
I'm writing them down too.
Cheers. Sub journal quest. sales grudge about that. Oh, I have a book in my inventory. That's where it is.
Bro,
should accompany the tiefling.
Bro, my neighbors are fighting a lot tonight. Holy fuck.
That would probably be a good
Lightbringer.
idea, yeah.
That's the name of the. Where can we find the Mace Lightbringer in this cave? Where in this cave can we find the Mace Lightbringer?
Okay.
Where in this cave can we find the Black Spider? Or what do y'all think? The Black Spider or your master? I just don't want them to take Black Spider literally. I was like, I wonder what is a Nishtari? Why did I write that down? I didn't.
That's funny. That will never be revisited.
So then, can you tell me what Nishtari is?
Yeah, at the end of the campaign.
What do you mean?
That feels like it's just an NPC we killed at some point.
I wish I would have finished writing down what Nishtari was.
Maybe you're too busy getting sleeper held.
Okay, so where in the cave can we find Lightbringer? Where in the cave can we find your master or Black Spider? That's what we're figuring out.
Okay.
Black Spider might not be their master. Their master might work for Black Spider is the thing that I was thinking
That's why
about.
I was like, but if I don't know, let's just go with the Black Spider. Hopefully they'll know what we mean. And if they don't, then we can ask for where your master is. And we can give up the artifact question if we don't get a satisfying question from that, or answer from that. So, where in the cave can we find your master? Where in the cave can we find Lightbringer, or the Mace Lightbringer? I forgot what the other questions were. Well, I mean, it's 10 minutes, and it only happens when we direct a question at them, right? Not when we just ask a question in general. Let me check just to make sure. Or I sneak out of my behind. Yeah, you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions.
Ooh, I've got a question.
Yes,
Tell them. Ask them what's the thing that they want us to know the least.
That is weirdly
question. I say to
why.
Actually, wait. What's the range of my telepathy?
That's a good question. Hold on. 60 feet. 60 feet. 60 feet out of lair, 120 feet in lair.
60 feet. Are they within 60 feet of me? From the same position? Probably not.
I don't think you can speak telepathy without seeing the person. I could be wrong, and I will fact check that, but I'm pretty sure that telepathy requires line of sight.
It might.
So have you decided your 5 questions?
I'm writing, or typing them out now.
Okay, but you've decided all 5, correct?
I believe so.
Okay. So, we will be starting next session with your 5 questions. And I'm going to be real with you guys. If unless you guys somehow genuinely veer off course completely, you guys will be starting the final boss fight next week, especially with the 5 questions in tow. So just be ready for that. Have your minds prepared for that. Next week has a high chance of being the finale of Wave Echo Cave. There are still things to be discovered. There are still things to be answered. And you still have the boss fight.
I'm missing one question. What is the last question?
Hold on. Let me pull up my notes real quick.
Are we gonna leave that as one that we can use in case we don't get anything good out of one of the first couple ones?
What other
But
dangers?
if we do get something good, then I still want to have something.
The 5th question that you had was, what other dangers can we find here?
Oh man, it'd be nice
Oh,
if
yeah.
we could just tank it into it tonight.
But next week, I will definitely warn M that it might be a longer session because I do want to get you guys through everything. So it could be a 4-hour session. It could be a 6-hour session. I won't speak on that purely because it depends on focus levels and just how you guys interact or react to things. But I will try to make sure that it is the finale of Wave Echo Cave. And yes, there are still effects to be triggered. There are still things to be discovered amongst yourselves. Right? We still don't know if Jobo is permanently a dragon. We still don't know if you two will turn into a dragon. I do not know. Also, M is calling my phone.
She in the call?
Hi? I think she butt dialed me or something.
As an accident.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Alright, so now that that's done, I'm gonna be up late tonight, guys.
Why?
I have a networking call.
Oh. Oh, you're looking for a new job?
No. Networking is in internet networking.
Ugh. That
Connection
sucks.
networking.
That sucks.
Or server networking, I guess. Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, next week.
Something to keep me up.
Well, Em and I were about to play Valorant. If it's not too late, I feel like it might be, but if you're down, or CS2, since Billy's.
I'll be up. I'll be up and playing with you guys regardless. Then it matters on how long you guys are gonna be up. These calls usually last until 2-3 o'clock my time. But let me take my dog out and take care of some stuff. I'll be back in like 15-20 minutes.
I'm gonna head off for the night. Good job, y'all. See you next week.
See you next week, Sushi. I hope you look forward to it.
I am.
I will probably have the poll that I was going to have ready either this week or at the end of the next session. We'll see, though.
Excellent, excellent. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm going to bio, and if people are down, I am down to play CS2 or Valo. I will let M coordinate that with everyone, and we will figure that out. M, figure it out on who's joining and what's going on, and I will be back. Where the fuck did Lee J go? Okay, I'll be back. I guess see if Charles wants to join. If not, okay.